The history of Juneteenth, also known as Juneteenth National Independence Day, dates back to June 19, 1865. On that day, Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas, and issued General Order No. 3, proclaiming freedom for all enslaved African Americans in the state. This event occurred 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was issued by President Abraham Lincoln. The Emancipation Proclamation, announced on January 1, 1863, declared the freedom of slaves in Confederate territories. However, due to various factors, including the lack of Union presence in Texas and the resistance of slaveholders, news of the proclamation was delayed from reaching many enslaved individuals in the state. Juneteenth originated as a celebration of this belated emancipation. The name itself combines June and 19th to commemorate the date of General Granger's order. The first Juneteenth celebrations took place in 1866, organized as community gatherings with a strong emphasis on church-centered activities. Over the years, Juneteenth celebrations spread beyond Texas, primarily through the Great Migration of African Americans from the South to other parts of the country. These celebrations evolved, becoming more commercialized in the 1920 seconds and 1930 seconds, often featuring food festivals and cultural events. During the Civil Rights Movement of the 1960 seconds, Juneteenth celebrations faced a decline in prominence as the focus shifted towards the pursuit of civil rights. However, in the 1970 seconds, there was a resurgence of interest in Juneteenth, with a renewed emphasis on African American freedom in arts. Recognition of Juneteenth by states and communities continued to grow, and by the 1980 seconds, all U.S. states had some form of formal observance or recognition of the holiday. On June 17, 2021, President Joe Biden signed the Juneteenth National Independence Day Act, making Juneteenth an official federal holiday, the first new federal holiday since the establishment of Martin Luther King Jr. Day in 1983. Juneteenth serves as a platform for celebrating, educating, and advocating for the accomplishments and contributions of African Americans. It is often referred to as America's second Independence Day and is recognized as the longest-running African American holiday. Traditions and activities associated with Juneteenth include public readings of the Emancipation Proclamation, singing traditional songs such as Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, and Lift Every Voice and Sing, recitations of works by notable African American writers, historical reenactments, rodeos, street fairs, cookouts, family reunions, and Miss Juneteenth contests. Barbecue holds a special place in Juneteenth celebrations. Juneteenth also has connections to other countries' emancipation celebrations. For example, some countries observe Emancipation Day on August 1st. In Mexico, the people of Nacimiento celebrate El Día de los Negros on June 19th with a festival and reunion. The historical context of Juneteenth stems from the Emancipation Proclamation and the delayed enforcement and implementation of its provisions in Texas. The unique circumstances of Texas being a remote state, combined with the influx of slaveholders escaping the war, contributed to the delayed emancipation. Major General Granger's arrival and General Order No. 3 marked the definitive moment when enslaved individuals in Texas were informed of their freedom. In the 2000 seconds and 2010 seconds, activists continued a long process to push Congress towards official recognition of Juneteenth. 80 organizations, such as the National Juneteenth Observance Foundation, sought a congressional designation of Juneteenth as a national day of observance. By 2016, 45 states were recognizing the occasion. That year, Opal, often referred to as the grandmother of Juneteenth, began a walk from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C. to a decade for a federal holiday. When it was officially made a federal holiday on June 17, 2021, it became one of 5 date-specific federal holidays along with New Year's Day January 1, Independence Day July 4, Veterans Day November 11, and Christmas Day December 25. Juneteenth is the first new federal holiday since Martin Luther King Jr. Day was declared a holiday in 1986. Juneteenth also falls within the statutory Honor America Days period, which lasts for 21 days from Flag Day June 14 to Independence Day July 4. In the present day, Juneteenth is primarily observed through local celebrations. It has evolved into a multicultural holiday in many regions, and events often involve public readings, music performances, lectures on African American culture, picnics, park parties, historical reenactments, voter registration efforts, soul food celebrations, and more. Barbecues, in particular, have become a central aspect of Juneteenth, with barbecue often being the centerpiece of these gatherings. Major news networks now feature special programs and marathons with prominent Black voices. On this significant day of Juneteenth, let us come together to celebrate and honor the resilience, strength, and spirit of African Americans throughout history. Today, we commemorate the momentous journey towards freedom and recognize the struggles faced by our ancestors. Juneteenth serves as a poignant reminder that the fight for equality and justice is an ongoing pursuit. It symbolizes the triumph of hope over oppression, unity over division, and progress over adversity. It is a time to reflect on the progress we have made and to recommit ourselves to the work that still lies ahead. Let us use this occasion to amplify the voices of those who have been marginalized and oppressed, to listen and learn from their experiences, and to stand together in the face of injustice. By embracing the lessons of the past, we can shape a brighter future for generations to come. On this Juneteenth, let us rededicate ourselves to building a society that values diversity, inclusivity, and equality for all. Let us strive for a world where every individual can live freely, without fear of discrimination or prejudice. Together, we can create a future where the principles of justice and fairness are upheld, and where the legacy of Juneteenth inspires us to pursue a more equitable and compassionate world. Happy Juneteenth to all, as we honor the journey, celebrate the achievements, and renew our commitment to the ongoing pursuit of freedom, equality, and unity. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.